Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see about evolution of cloud computing. It is important to understand the evolution of computing in order to get an appreciation of how we get into the cloud environment. These fell into the categories such as hardware evolution, internet software evolution, and server virtualization. First, we are going to see about hardware evolution. Our lives today would be different and probably difficult without the benefits of modern computers. Computerization has been permeated nearly every facet of our personal and professional lives. Computer evolution has been both rapid and fascinating. So let us now discuss the development in computer technology over the different generations. First generation computers. The period 1946 to 1955 roughly considered as the first generation of computers. The first generation computers were developed by vacuum tube for circuitry and magnetic drums for memory were often enormous and taking up the entire room. It is based on machine language and it can solve one problem at a time. The input of the system was based on punched cards and paper tape, however the output was displayed on printouts. The first gen computer worked on binary code concepts, that is zeros and ones. Example EDSAC, EDVAC, UNIVAC 1, ENIAC computers. IBM 650 was another first gen computer developed by IBM Solutions. Second generation computers. The period 1955 to 1965 is roughly considered as the period of second generation of computers. The second generation computers were developed by using transistor technology composed of semiconductor material at Bell Labs. Transistors have become the key ingredient of all digital circuits including computers. Comparing to the first generation computers, second generation computers were smaller. The time taken by the second generation computers was lesser than the first generation computers. Today's latest microprocessor contains tens of millions of microscopic transistors. Example IBM 7074 series, CDC 164, IBM 1400 series. Third generation computers. The period 1965 to 1975 is roughly considered as the period of third generation of computers. The third generation computers were developed by the integrated circuit technology. The third generation has some advantages over first generation and second generation computers by the smaller size, takes lesser time, consumes less power and generates less heat, maintenance cost is low and easy for commercial use. In third generation, transistors were miniaturized and placed on silicon chips called semiconductors, which drastically increases the speed and efficiency of computers. Example IBM 360, Honeywell 6000 series, PDP, Personal Data Processor and IBM 370/168. Fourth generation computers. The period 1976 to 1988 is roughly considered as the fourth generation of computers. The fourth generation computers developed by using microprocessor technology in mid-70s. Medium to very large scale ICs technology packed about 1 lakh transistors in a single chip. By combining RAM, developed by Intel 4th gen computers were faster than ever before and had much smaller footprints. Example IBM 4341, DEC 10, Star 1000 and PUP 11. Fifth generation computers. The period 2010 to till date and beyond considered as a period of fifth generation of computers. By the time the computer generation was being categorized on the basis of hardware only, but the fifth generation technology also included software. It has high capability and large memory capacity. Some of the popular advanced technology of the fifth generations includes artificial intelligence, quantum computation, nanotechnology, parallel processing, etc. Next we are going to see about Internet software evolution. The Internet is named after the Internet Protocol, the standard communications protocol used by every computer on the Internet. The conceptual foundation for creation of the Internet was significantly developed by three individuals. The first, Vannevar Bush, wrote a visionary description of the potential use of information technology with his description of an automated library system named Memex in 1930. Memex is a microfilm based device in which an individual stores all his books, records and communications. The second individual to have a profound effect in shaping the Internet was Norbert Wiener. He also founded the field of cybernetics. Influenced by Wiener, Marshall McLuhan put forth the idea of a global village that was interconnected by an electronic nervous system as part of our popular culture. The third, ARPANET design session set up by Lawrence Roberts in April 1967. His efforts were based on a novel idea of packet switching that had been developed by Paul Baran while working at Rand Corporation. After that, Clark elaborated on his concept to deploy a mini computer called an Interface Message Processor (IMP). The IMP would handle the interface to the ARPANET network, establishing a common protocol for the internet. Since the lower layers are provided by the IMP interface, the NCP essentially provided a transport layer consisting of the ARPANET host-to-host protocol and the initial connection protocol. ARPANET host-to-host protocol specified how to transmit a unidirectional flow control data streams between two hosts. ICP specified how to establish a bidirectional pair of data streams between a pair of connected host processes. Application protocols such as file transfer protocol used for file transfers and simple mail transfer protocol used for sending mail accessed network services through an interface to the top layer of the NCP. On January 1, 1983, NCP was rendered obsolete when the ARPANET changed its core networking protocols from NCP to more flexible and powerful TCP/IP protocol suite, making the start of the internet as we know it today. Okay, now coming to the last topic, server virtualization. Server virtualization. Virtualization is a method of running multiple independent virtual operation systems on a single physical computer. This approach maximizes the return on investment for the computer. Platform virtualization. Platform virtualization is performed on a given computer by software called a control program. The control program creates a simulated environment, a virtual computer, which enables the device to use hosted software specific to the virtual environment, sometimes called guest software. Virtualization technology is a way of reducing the majority of hardware acquisition and maintenance cost, which can result in significant savings for any company. Parallel processing. Parallel processing is performed by the simultaneous execution of program instructions that have been allocated across multiple processors with the objective of running a program in less time. Vector processing. Vector processing was developed to increase processing performance by operating in a multitasking manner. Symmetric multiprocessing systems. Symmetric multiprocessing system is to address the problem of resource management in master/slave models. Massive parallel processing. Massive parallel processing is used in computer architecture circle to refer to a computer system with many independent arithmetic units or entire multiprocessors which run in parallel. Hope you guys are understood. That's all about the topic evolution of cloud computing. Thank you.